There we go. All right.
All right. We are live.
All right. Welcome to Intermission Transmission.
Okay, why didn't I see the video on that? Why did my browser block it? Why?
I don't know. It's you probably have got something in your browser that's keeping it from happening.
Well, it didn't happen like that before. It worked before when you played it.
Yeah.
So
But
why did
sometimes you might have to reboot your computer.
that's what
That's how I had to do.
Can you keep it going and get people in here? And I'll go ahead and restart. I'll come right back.
All right. So
And I'll try something. See if that helps. I'll be right back though, okay?
all
So you
right.
keep
So he will be back shortly. We do have a viewer. And I'm also going to try out a different setting this time because recently I've been having some very, very bad injury when I'm using the keyboard and mouse on a very, very narrow table. So what I'm using right now is like a shirt and a blanket. And I think so far it's helping me a bit. So let's just hope and maybe it might help me lots and stuff. So right now, Rhonda is going to reveal the same thing happened to me whenever it did that, and it the Blackie. Oh, where's the remote? Where's the remote? There's the remote. Blackie knocked me out of my cast session. Hang on. All right, it's coming back. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's back. Oh, there's Ron.
All right.
All right. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna play one from Marie's playbook and see if you can see
All right,
it.
try it.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, that part worked.
I'm gonna try to pull one out.
Oh, now you're muted again. What the fuck?
I'm not muted, Ron.
Why am I having trouble with this shit? Am I gonna have to switch?
Yeah. You did say you got your laptop fixed. Well, use the
Am I
laptop.
gonna have to switch input devices? No.
Hang on,
Headphone, microphone, webcam. Okay. Why doesn't it work? Fucking hell.
Check 1, 2.
Hello. Okay, it's working. So it's working. Now my mic isn't working. Hello, it's working there.
Yeah, can you hear me, Ron?
Why is that going out? Can you hear me now?
I don't know. It's that same.
Fucking
Yeah,
son
it's
of
that
a
same
bitch.
problem we had that shadows that kept
Default headphones. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, what's up, Goofy? Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello?
Ron?
What on hell is going on here? Hello?
Yeah. Ron, can you
Hello?
even hear me at all?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, this is bullshit. I had
Goofy, you can hear me, huh?
I'm gonna all right.
Yeah, like I said, if Goofy can hear me, then you should be able to hear me, Ron. Yeah. Yeah. So since Goofy is here, I think Ron's gonna try to change devices. I think they gave him a dud on the desktop. So anyway,
All right. So I don't know why it's not working. It's so fucking weird. You can hear me, then you just heard me cuss.
yeah. It's
Okay. More
I don't
sound
know.
settings.
I have to send
Okay,
the
more
desktop
sound
to a
settings.
tech.
Okay, what's going on here? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, see, that's working.
Yeah.
That's working.
Yeah, can you hear me, Ron?
Okay, the speaker's
Just use
working.
the
The
desktop with me.
microphone is working. Yeah. Why isn't it working?
Your speakers
So
are not
just
working.
devices.
Yeah, he just recently replaced the battery on his laptop.
Okay. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, Ron, can you even hear me at all.
Default playback device? No. Default. Right there. Hello? Hello? Hello?
I mean,
Okay, no,
Ethan
not
had
working.
problems since
I've had
Tuesday.
enough time wasted on this one. All sound devices. Something is not working. I don't understand why it was working earlier and it's not working now. But I'm ready to fucking throw it in the trash. Another one that I just want to throw in the trash. Makes no sense. Okay.
Yeah, so what's he never put the cover back up on his laptop, but he's gonna do that right away.
Yeah, finish that.
All right, so while Ron is gonna work on put on the final touches after replacing the battery. Got a bad battery. So so I've been also having so much pain on my wrist. There's like my uncle assumes it's carpal tunnel, and I got a friend of mine that also assumes it's carpal tunnel.
Oh, there we go.
So what I did is I try to find some makeshift ways to make it work so that I won't have that pain as much. And I think so far it is working. Alien Warba. Yeah. So what I did is I have a shirt that I don't wear. And then I'm using my blanket that I got from Project Graduation when I graduated from high school. And it does seem to do a very, very good job. I would have to make adjustments, but it is doing a job. And then I got a couple of headed tricks. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, they want oh wow, they want like if I was out to get it at Walmart, it's about $30. Wow. But yeah, I might say they have it tomorrow. My other option is he's use a copper glove, but I don't think it's OTC worthy. Like, but what you're proposing? Um, I'm almost out, but this is what I'm also was using. It's like that that arthritis cream. So yeah. my now with my health insurance, I can walk to I can take a stroll to what was it? Damn it. Yeah, I can take a walk to Anytime Fitness, present the card and I'm gonna be doing lots with it. I hope it has yoga. Yeah. All right. So Ron's gonna change devices, and then we're really gonna get started with intermission transmission. But I think at this time, how much you want to say? Want to say hello to my little meerkat? This is like a big black meerkat. Look, I got him in 2015 whenever I just moved to Bayou Vista. All the guys create their own problems and therefore can create their own remedies. Yeah, this is Blackie, Goofy. Yeah, this is a Jack Russell Chihuahua mix. He's usually is not supposed to be that big, but he sure got big. He's about 8 years old. 8 years old. So yeah. Probably getting to be 8.5. Wacky like me. I don't know about that, but yeah. Yeah, so all right, looks like we got a lurker alongside with Goofy. Yeah. But this used to be my mother's dog before she died in 2017 of liver cancer. So, yeah. That what it is. Um, I don't know. How about you even watch it online? Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, let me see. Check 1, 2.
Check, check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Yeah.
All right, back on the chair. Back on that.
Sorry about that.
Chair.
Yeah. Well, I thought the desktop
Yeah,
was going to
I'm
behave.
not sure about that. The last eclipse, I just watched it online.
But at least we got the laptop working, and Charles helped me out with the battery clip on the reinstallment. I couldn't figure the damn thing out. Then he showed me a video that he was looking at, and he said, no, it got to go down over it and pushed onto it. And I was trying to, I don't know, I was trying to
Yeah,
do something else. I couldn't get it done. I tried to work on
yeah.
it for 2 hours trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I never told you about the pain I'm having when using my keyboard and mouse, huh?
No.
I decided to use a shirt that I'm not using and a blanket
Oh.
and drape it around the edge of the computer. And I was wondering if that will help. That will help me alleviate it, or do I need something better?
You
Because I
mean
can't find
for,
it.
you mean like for your wrist?
Yeah.
You could maybe get some of those, they have those little rest things they can put in front of the keyboard, you know?
They don't have them anywhere at
Oh my
all.
goodness. For ergonomic, they called it. They used to call it ergonomic back in the day. They used to
Oh,
have
yeah.
ergonomic keyboards so you wouldn't get the wrist corporal tunnel syndrome, whatever they call it.
I do have a wireless
Yeah,
keyboard and mouse,
yeah.
and I just got batteries for it that I can try to use.
Okay. Well, yes,
But
Hoopy, I'm
say
back on a
a
laptop.
gaming yep.
I'm back on a good laptop that was working until the battery message came up. But now I know the battery's new, and we just gotta charge it up now, and then I'll run it not charging. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. The interesting thing is, Oopie, on that one there, I was struggling with the clip attachment on the motherboard because I thought it came out or went in a different way or whatever. And then Charles found a video that worked and said, no, this is.
Uh-oh. Oh, we just lost one. Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Off. What was that on your end?
Nope, wasn't me.
I don't know. I just blinked off. There was no reason for me to blink off. That was
Yeah.
weird. I don't know what just happened. It wasn't anything I did.
I don't know.
And the
Well,
computer.
let's just say you just blipped out and you just came back in. Just let it go.
Okay. All right. Who else we got watching? Got somebody else. 2 people on Errt Radio. Where's everybody? I see Oofy.
There you are.
Uh-oh. I forgot that. I'm using the laptop computer as I was so rudely interrupted. I'm trying to explain that. And for some reason, it blinked off. It said, oh, something went wrong. So the one that had to replace the battery, that's what I'm using. So yeah, so it seems to be, hopefully it'll be working all right. We'll find out if it catches fire or not. That'll be a new one. I gotta charge up the phone now. Got nothing but cords everywhere. There's cords. Oopie, we should write a story about the cords.
So the question is, are we ready for some card reading?
Yeah.
That's all what you wanted because this week we don't have a guest. So why not?
Yeah, why not some card readings?
Yeah. Do us all a favor. Share around.
Share around.
Yeah, because we only got Oofy. We don't know
Oh,
what
I know.
everybody else.
I know what's going on there. They know I'm on Friday night.
Yeah, where you?
Free card
where
readings,
you're
people.
at,
Free card
man.
readings. What do you want? You want Oopie to have all 30 card readings? Come on now, that's not fair. Cords. Everywhere there's cords. All right, we're using my favorite Sword of Light Oracle cards.
Brad, what did you do with the cake?
Huh?
Did you put a little bit of Budweiser on that thing?
Put a what?
Oofy says they're all drunk on birthday cake.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was a rum cake. Charles didn't tell us that part. All right, let's start it off with, I think we all decided what we wanted to do tonight. So
Yeah.
look at the card that I picked. Make a decision. Now, we were just trying to figure out what to do cards. We weren't trying to figure out any necessary decision. But good card. Thank you for that. All right, that was just kind of the group reading there for everybody. And since Oofy's the only one there you go. See, I don't know why that desktop has trouble with the audio. I don't know why that switches out like that. It works fine half the time, and then it dies. And I don't know why I couldn't see. Hey, play a promo for me.
Yeah, I'll play it again. Let's play this one.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, 'cause you're awesome. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday!
I found that one on Canva, by the way. Oopie, if you want to be part of our team, I can have up to 5 people on the team. And so I'm recruiting people. If they want to be part of the team, I can have up to 5 people for an extra $2 a month. Now, I'm going to check with, see if Anthony and Maureen has anything to do with Canva yet. And if they don't, then they can be part of the team too. So here you go. This is...
And Oofy had to be right back. There's a big fight at the galley.
Oh, no. Well, that's just what this card's about. Reflect before moving forward. There you go. That's for... We'll do another card reading for Oofy later. But Bobby, would you like one?
Sure.
Do you feel like you want one, or... Actually, this one just popped out at me. All right. Bobby, tell me if you like this one.
Maybe see. Okay, I'll take it.
All right, good deal. Even though you can't see it, I am actively working on this situation. I am here and helping you. So this is for Bobby. That's a good one, Bobby. I like that. So don't feel stressed out, okay? He's helping you with all my shenanigans. Oh, there's one just popped up for Oopie. Look at that one. Oh, this one here. Oopie. You ready, Oopie?
Yeah, Oopie's back.
All right, you ready, Oopie? We had this one for you before. I think if you don't like it, we'll do another reading. We got plenty of time. We'll do more readings. If you want to do a chatter session, we can do a chatter session. Bobby had kind of a 3-thing choice up there we could do. And we can come back to the readings. Don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. Gotta love the dolphins.
Oh, yeah, it's working.
Oh, thank you for remembering the number. I forgot to read the number. I feel pretty good doing these cards. I haven't done cards in a long time. All right, this is for the whole room. All right. All of them perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. That's number 1, actually. All right. Did you get that one, Oofy?
Yeah.
Oofy, did you get this one? Number 1. All right, good. That is for the whole group. Yeah, good. I like that funny picture Charles put. I don't know, you're supposed to put your head in the bottom of the box. I think that was a joke. So now we just had one that said perfect timing, and now we have one that, no, it is not yet time. I'm not sure what this is. It seems kind of confusing to me. Number 20. It's not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. No. All right, now we had a situation. I want to make that well, I guess there's 2 different things we're talking about there, Oopie, with the divine timing being right and then the time being wrong. That could be on a decision making, so that might have to be for you or for anyone that's watching this later to come up with that decision as to what that is for them. Okay. We had a situation with some trolls that came into the show with Maureen and Anthony last night. Now, I try to be as respectful as I can, and I didn't pay attention to the trolls because I was watching the show. I was enjoying the show last night, and then we had a situation come up where I noticed something was happening. And I don't know, they said some comments that really frustrated Maureen, which I have, I can't help that situation. I have Nightbot there, but apparently Nightbot wasn't doing anything to help the situation. Bobby had to take care of some of the situation. And thank you for that, Bobby, for keeping an eye out on the thing, on the chat room, when I didn't see some of the stuff because I was too busy watching the show, you know. I was trying to enjoy the show, and that's what we're supposed to do when we come together as a group, is we're supposed to enjoy each other's company. That's the whole point of the group and the whole point of being doing shows together, okay? Or having shows on each other's platforms and things like that. We're supposed to be a family and community. We are not a we are a community, not a competition. Okay, that's the first rule that I have. I don't know what they're doing exactly, Oofy, but there was like, besides Ostains, that was rather rude and upset me. He wasn't very nice at all. And I'm not sure who he was directing the comment to, but if it was to the guest, that's not going to be tolerated at any time on anyone's show on my platform. Okay. Now, if we see it, then we'll get it taken care of, and might be the last we see of the person. I don't know. I want Maureen and Anthony to have full control on, how the show is run. I want them to be able to have um, a good time taking care of it, but I also don't want them to be a babysitter either for the chat. So that's why we all need to step up and help out. Now, that doesn't mean that we need to go crazy with our power and say, oh, well, they said something wrong, let's ban them. No, I don't mean that either. But if someone's visibly attacking the guest or not liking the show, then they gotta go. Okay, I mean, if you don't like the show, why are you there at the show harassing somebody? That's just so stupid. And I hope that a lot of people are seeing this and they're hearing what I'm saying. If you go, for instance, we watch Bishop Long quite a bit on Friday nights, right? Now, sometimes he'll have a lot of trolls on TikTok and other platforms that'll come in there and say, oh, you can't be talking about that or whatever, because they don't like his conversation. Well, then, in my
That's like I say, don't like the conversation, get out of here.
exactly, and if you want to sit there and call a guest a name, then get out of here. You don't need to be here, and that's for anybody. I'm not choosing sides with anyone. I'm choosing sides for my channel, okay? Because my channel is my channel, and I made it what it is today, and I got connected with the right people to make it what it is today. Okay? So now, besides the fact I pay for everything on this channel. So I'm not going to sit here and watch somebody harass a guest or harass a host or host or whoever we have that's being my guest or their guest or whatever. We're not going to allow that to happen. And if anyone's watching this and knows what I'm talking about, just be aware we are watching and we are aware of what you are doing. And we are going to be watching very closely and in protection mode every single day. Okay? And we are not going to allow you to make us run away and be frightened and be mad and quit. No, that ain't going to happen. What you're going to do is that you're going to strike a match and cause a big fire, and it's not going to be good. And it won't be on my channel that the fire is going to be, but it could be on you, and it could be some interesting legal matters that could happen if we could prove that it was you that was doing the harassment, because that is illegal in the internet world. Online harassment is a violation of the community and a violation of the internet safety protocols. You can look it up. And matter of fact, they just got done talking about that for the Facebook and Meta and all that stuff. Remember that?
Yeah.
Here's this card here.
Yep. Pray from the heart.
This is perfect. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. There you go. That's what I'm doing right now. So, I'm not, well, he said he thought that the guest was disgusting or whatever like that. And something about, I don't know if he was directing it to the guest or to Nightbot or what he was directing it to. I was confused because I don't usually hear or see anything that Osteen says, except one time he was uh, upsetting Total Brian, and Total Brian kicked him out of the show because he didn't behave correctly. I mean, be respectful, people. That's all there is to it. All you got to do is, we're all adults here, so let's act like adults, not like grade school kids. You know. I mean, I've already gone past grade school, so now this is for everybody. Okay, if you're watching this later, this could be for you at the moment. You probably need this card then. All right. Number 36, trust your angels. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. And that plan that I believe heaven has for us is that we all get along. And we treat each other with respect. And if you don't like what I say, either, you can prove your point, but if you wanted to share your thought, that's fine. Everyone has an opinion. I get that. But don't harass people. Don't put somebody down for what they're saying. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Um,
And if you don't like what they, like as you mentioned, you don't like it, hey, just log out. Log out.
Yeah, if you don't like it, don't complain about what we're doing. Don't say, "Oh, they're using that music and it's free music we can use from YouTube or wherever, or maybe somebody wrote their own music, right?"
Yeah.
And yeah.
I'm just doing something real quick.
What now? So yeah, I'm not trying to get on anybody's case, and I'm not hating on anyone. I'm just saying, like, what is the old movie line? Oh, can't we all get along? Can't we all just get along, or something like that? They're like in the middle of a fight. Remember that movie? I can't remember which movie that was. I mean, I'm sure it's been used a few times. And yeah. So, but yeah, that's the main thing. I mean, if we're claiming that we're adults and we're responsible enough, we can make our own decisions. We can vote for who we want to vote for or whatever. Well, some of the activities that we see online, it doesn't seem like we can be mature enough to vote. So, all right.
Yeah.
Number 12, embrace your life purpose. Ufi, I think you already got that covered. I'm guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. And look, Ufi, a woman sitting there writing. Look at that. Someone is writing. Look at that, Ufi. That's you. That's you writing stories. So, I mean, I don't want to start a big hate war with anyone. I try to respect everyone. I care about everyone. That's my problem. I care. Maybe I care too much. I don't know. But hey, Charles, how you doing? Project Moon Shadow. Oh, that's Ufi's new book. All right, now I think I got if I can have chapter 1, maybe somebody can help me with it if they want to collaborate, and we can get along with the collaboration and making up some story. All right. So one of my thoughts was the time before. Now I believe we went to the moon. All right, I believe that we landed on the moon. I don't know that the moon is hollow. I don't know that there's a city inside the moon. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. I don't suspect that. But if somebody believes there is that, then hey, that's fine. Makes a good read when you read a book like that. You know. So and sets all kinds of imaginations in motion. And I remember the ding 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 the one with the cartoon with the robot in it. The cartoon, Bobby. What is that noise? All right.
Not me.
Well, it's not me. All right. So number 28, someone is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. That could be for everybody that might be struggling. So, anyway, what was that? Futurama. There you go, Futurama. It finally came back to me. See, that's where I went. I went somewhere else, and then I came back, and then I caught up to the conversation. Futurama, they had an episode where they went to the moon, and they went through the automatic doors that opened up and let them inside the moon, and there was all big carnival like thing happening all inside the moon. It was quite funny, and it's okay if somebody believes that's what really is going on, and wonderful. Maybe we can prove it one day. We'll go there and have our fun. I'm not going to condemn anybody or judge anybody because I don't have the information to prove it differently. Okay? And if somebody wants to believe that the sun is not really a ball of gas and it's a portal for going in and out of the solar system, hey, that's okay. Anybody can believe that if they want to believe it. I know a little bit more than that since I do listen to Mark a lot. So Mark knows what he's talking about. All right, Charles, you ready? This is for Charles. Perfect timing. We were just talking about timing earlier. So, Charles, are you still here? There he is.
Only 10 miles east to the edge.
Yeah, you know, Charles, I have the same problem with the cloud issue now here where I'm at, believe it or not, the line of the 70%. Now I've been in 90%. I've seen the on the internet streams. In Sacramento we had 95%, I believe, one year. In the 80s, 87, 88, somewhere around there. I have seen 70% plenty of times in my lifetime. Never gets old, and it's always cool to see the shadow reactions of the solar eclipse. And then, of course, it's cool to see the lunar eclipse as well. And then with the new phones, you can take a picture with your phone, which I did in the last two major ones we had. it was clear. But if it's clear here, I'll get out and look. I have solar filters actually, so that would be fine. I don't have to have a telescope. I can just look at the sun, you know, with the solar filter. But not a big deal. I mean, it is, but it isn't. But I was thinking about I could drive down to your area, but again, that would be like a 16-hour drive just to do what? Sit there and look at this event, and once in a lifetime event. But you know, I just wonder if it'd be worth all that time and driving and everything like that. I don't think so. But anyway, I'm gonna be probably staying here and either watching it online or watching what I can. If we have clear weather, I'll watch it outside in the yard. All right. So this for Charles. Number 43, your vibration is rising, even if you don't see it. This is a time of spiritual growth, of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. Now that's interesting, that word frequency. That word frequency. You see that? So Julie Ann was talking about I'll need to drive, eh? It will be worth it. If you haven't seen a total eclipse before, I have seen one before. Well, I've seen one that was, I don't know, it was total. No, I remember total when it was in the 70s. Yeah, I don't want to do that. See, I can stay here for free and watch it right here. I mean, if you go to any restaurants along the path, you're going to be paying a lot of money for food if you're going to have to eat. So I don't know. And we just had that one. Wow, that's interesting. That's twice in one night. So I don't know. I think. Anyway, what I remember in Sacramento, Rancho Cordova, I was working at a church, and was it Sacramento? Yeah, it was Sacramento. And we were outside, and it was 75 or 80%. I can't remember the number it was. This was like 88, 89, 87, somewhere around there, whenever that eclipse was. And Sacramento was in the line for like about 70% or 85% or something like that. In any case, what was interesting was every bug and night birds, you didn't hear a night bird in the daytime until, it got sunset and it was dusk and the sun was going down, and it got cool enough and the night birds came out and they'd be chirping all night, whatever. Different kind of night bird species. But anyway, with the temperature drop in the middle of the day now, temperature drop about 10 to 15 degrees. No, 10 degrees probably, more like it. But it still was chill enough just to be kind of cool. Hawaii had an earthquake. How do you like that? And so, anyway, it got cool for Sacramento in the summertime. And you could see all the animals come out, and bugs coming out that are usually nighttime, crickets coming out, thinking it's sunset. Everything was coming out, thinking it was time to come out. It's nighttime coming. And that only lasted as long as, until the eclipse got done, only lasted like however long the eclipse was at that time. I can't remember. But anyway, they went back in. They weren't out very long at all. All right, now here. Number 11, embrace this magical moment. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. I don't think we ever had that one before. That's a nice card. That is a nice card. Microwaves, yeah. I actually got to get a new microwave again. Seems like I buy one every few years. This last one cost a lot of money. And it was top of the line for the brand. I'm not advertising for anybody, but it was a Panasonic. For anybody struggling with anything that you're dealing with the question of should I or shouldn't I, here's a good card for you. Number 18, let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to serve your energetic connections, or allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. So I'm not sure what that means, but if you're having any kind of struggles with your decision making, then you need to consider the options.
You want to know what I just brought today?
What?
It's like a computer desktop mat.
Oh, okay.
And I think it does a good job with the mouses that I got.
Ah, good. All right. Now, is there anyone? Okay, we're all on YouTube then. All right.
Share it with your friends. Yeah, we're missing a lot of people tonight.
I don't know. They might be out doing investigations. Who knows? But so we're all on board with being respectful here, right? So we're gonna work on that. Okay. And yeah, I don't want to have any more troubles. We have been so long without having any trolls. All of a sudden, we're getting trolls. I don't understand that.
I have
And
no idea.
pre-game drinking, yeah, because of Sunday being the big game. Yeah.
Yeah, and spoiler alert: Chiefs are gonna win.
I don't know, Bobby. You want to put some put some no, we can't say bet. Let's estimate some points. All right. We're not saying points on the game. I'm saying if you get it right, you win so many points. All right. So if you get it right, Bobby, you win 10,000 points. All right. Now, the points aren't really good for anything, but it's fun to win.
Yeah.
And if I get it right, I win 10,000 points.
How about just a loser gets?
The loser gets, I don't know. Yes, toast. That's right, at the toast bar. At the toast bar. That's right. Remember, there's a toast bar. All right. 29.
Yeah, go on.
What?
We need to see about getting into stream elements because it does too have a point system that we can use.
Okay.
We can use or we can use something, if we can just name it as we want, like
So,
cybernetic toaster
yeah.
or just toast.
Yeah, stay the course. Don't panic. You are not on the wrong path. You are just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. All right. Yeah, so what is it? I seen the Stream Elements thing on my email. What is that about? Bobby?
What's that?
What is the Stream Elements about? I was gonna say, am I
Well,
having audio problems
stream.
again?
No, you were good. Yeah, so stream elements is something that you can add to your stream. It's like a Nightbot, but it comes with more than what Nightbot does to have, like the banning and
Okay,
stuff.
so yeah, speaking of Nightbot, apparently there was some issues with last night. All right, I think it was last night, or was that the other week that I was told about this? Our friend Lourdes, I thought Lourdes, Ron and Lourdes was mods, and so on the YouTube, I thought they were mods on my channel, and for some reason Lourdes got timed out or whatever from Nightbot for something.
Yeah.
But I thought she was a mod, so how could that be?
Kind
Okay.
of a bit weird. Because I know we had that problem before we made her a mod then.
Well, I was giving people the moderation status because of that issue, but I mean, I was trying to give people that we know, we just had that card. Okay, we're going to do it again. And so, I don't want regular people that are trying to be part of our community to be upset and not want to be here because they get.
The same should be said to moderators as well.
Well, yeah, I had them as moderators.
Because as a manager, you're like as an owner of your channel, you could actually demote moderators or even ban them, even with the wrench.
Right.
That's your priority.
Right. No, I don't like to.
Yeah.
Personally speaking, I don't like to ban anybody because that just sets people on. They get all upset, And so I try to be fair and I try to be respectful with people. And maybe I am too relaxed. I don't know, but I mean,
if you're at work and you need to be more focused on your work, just focus on your work.
Yeah, and above everything else, be the real you. That's what this card says right here, number 6. Mm-hmm. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. That's an interesting picture there. All right. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's look at that stream elements thing, Bobby. If you want to work on it, you can work on it.
Yeah.
Or you can.
We can need the point system. Either
or what? What I might suggest, Bobby. What I might suggest.
Hold on. Now we can go Oofy's way and call our point system cybernetical toasters or just toast.
What now? Toast. Toast. Oh, toast points, like toast rewards.
Yeah.
Toast rewards.
And they can be redeemed for something else, or you can gamble them, or even challenge them to a duel for so many toast points.
Well, Bobby, I think Oofy might have a good idea. Because look at the card that I just pulled, Oofy. Yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. Toast it is. Did you get that one, Oofy? There you go. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. How that card just came up.
Yeah, and if you were streaming on Twitch, I think you gotta be at a certain level. But they also got a point reward system that we can call it cybernetical toasters.
All right. I was glad to see Maureen join us on MWAT today. That was fun.
We also got that stoner girl, Tana.
Who?
You know Tana, the stone girl?
Oh, yeah. Do you want a reading, Jana? I haven't seen her in a long
Oh, she's not
time.
here.
What now?
She's not here.
Did she say yes?
We only got Oopie and Charles. Everybody is probably gearing up for that rigged up Super Bowl that we're going to be having.
Yeah. Well, see, I know that the Chiefs, historically, their record, I think they only won, 3 Super Bowls? The 49ers won 5, I believe. And because I'm from that area, I got to vote with the 49ers. All right, now, let me see here. How's my battery doing now? Hey, Charles, my battery is up at 90% now. And it's plugged in.
Yeah, it's got to be some good news.
So now, should I run it not plugged in and let it run down like it says? Let it run down to 15% or something and plug it back in so it recycles it? That's what they said. It's at 91% now. I'm supposed to go to like 95%, then unplug it, let it run down to 15 or 20%. What was it? They usually ship it at 75%. Yeah, it was like 71% when I finally got it plugged in.
Yeah, I might have to find out how much is for battery for my HP.
Here you go. 34. Trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. That's number 34.
Yeah, Ubi has a point that says let it charge to 100, then let it go down to 15 to 20, then back to 100.
Right. Now the instructions said 90 or 95. I can't remember. We'd have to look it up. But either 100 or 95, it really doesn't make any difference anymore. The evolution of plant communication. Yeah, well. This is a blessing in disguise. Number 33. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. That's a nice looking card. Look at that nice card, Bobby. All right. So I will let it charge. At least it's charging. That's a good thing. So that means we did something right. Thanks to Charles' help on understanding. All right, why don't I see Skype isn't coming up? You guys said it was there. I don't want the camera, I just want the message.
Now I have a question.
What?
Am I gonna have to find some way how am I supposed to get like a cushion? Or use some type like a blanket or something?
For
Like a
your
small
wrist?
blanket.
For your
Yeah.
wrist?
Yeah. Am I supposed to be able to use a glove?
I don't know. Look online, there might be something that you can look up.
Yeah. I mean, Charles, when you have wrist problems, do you sometimes use a glove? Like a copper glove or something?
All right. 14. Have no fear, Bobby. There you go. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. That's for everybody, but anyway. Oh boy. Now I wasn't saying anybody wins or loses. I said I didn't say any point spread. Whether is what I meant. I did say that the 49ers will win, but again, that's because I'm from that area. So, born and raised born in Oakland and lived in and around in Hayward and Pleasanton, and Bay Area was kind of like a big fun park. Not in any kind of weird way, but it was like a exciting place to live. I wouldn't want to live there now, though. So for anybody who's having a drain on their power, taping a coin on it, what kind of coin did you use?
Wow.
13, get your power back. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine. So take back your power.
Like, how do you tape a coin to your wrist?
This is for anyone who is having any struggles.
You just use a quarter.
Yeah, and basically how kind of works as a little splint almost.
Like you take like Scotch tape and you just put a quarter on a wrist and just use it that way. Is that what I'm saying? Is that what I'm getting?
Number 30. Step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. So anyway, my thought on chapter 1 with the time before the moon. It's long been thought, Oopie. It's long been thought
Oh, okay. Like bandage shape. Okay.
See, now the Bible talks about the moon being created with the earth and sun system. But the problem is there are some teachings and some writings that are historical. And fact checkers, you can check this if you want. I don't mind. But don't judge me for what I'm saying. It's my opinion. There are some thought that the moon was not here. Okay? Now the Bible says it's different, that the moon was created as a lesser light. Okay? In the book of Genesis. And Bobby, thank you for doing the Bible readings today.
Well, not a problem. I just wanted to try to get it done and not be in Amanda's way.
At midnight trying to figure out how to get it done for the day. So good thing we got it done like that, because otherwise we would have been stuck a day behind, and we could have caught up easily, but I don't like to do that. Saturday we can catch up anyway. Pretty easy. So anyway, with the idea of the moon not being there before, because there were some people that talked about that and actually have drawn the night sky with no moon. No moon at all. I mean, ever. I mean, for hundreds of years on the cave drawings and things like that. There are pictures showing that the solar system, I don't know how they got the idea of the solar system, but there was no moon. It was just the earth, you know? I don't know if I believe all that, but let's say if it did have that issue, you know, then where did the moon come from? Is it a captured meteor that just kind of came into Earth's orbit and became the moon? That's a possibility. But then how would it be so accurate as to have eclipses? Would it be a solar eclipse or lunar eclipse? That would be kind of weird to have that significant timing of something like an eclipse when you're dealing with, just a random, object coming into Earth's orbit. Okay, now it's at 100%, guys. Should I unplug it and let it run unplugged? Should I try it?
Should you try it now or wait till we get done? We got about 40 minutes.
Oh, okay. I can wait. I can wait till I get done, and then I won't have to worry about getting cut off in case there's any kind of issue. But it's charging, so it should be all right. Number 11, we just had this one earlier. Now look at that. I just found this one earlier again, so maybe Charles needs this one. All right. Embrace this magical moment. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. I just had that one and I shuffled the cards. Is that weird? Look up in the Oofy's notes, you'll see it. All right, man, I'm so glad that battery was so easy to replace, Charles. So easy, I was ready to, I just had that one. Okay, we're done with the card readings, I think. All right, everybody, we're done with that. But so, now think about that, though. A time when the moon wasn't there, and then all of a sudden, there's a moon in the sky. Where did it come from? Huh? Where did it come from? Is there any clue where it came from? Now, the only thing that I can think of, as I said, I believe in the creation story. I don't know how to explain it. Don't ask me to explain it. I am not a scientist, and I don't have the college education to pretend that I am. And so I'm not going to try. So, but anyway, now I got everything over there on the other table. That's great. Can't change the channel. Anyway, so we are caught in between the creation story and something magically happening. Oh,
Yeah, I knew it was pretty much was done by another planet that hit the.
but how does that compare to what the Bible talks about with the lesser light being created? So you had the greater light and the lesser light created. The one to rule the day, which is the sun, and the one to rule the night, which is the moon. Okay?
Yeah,
Now, the time that we're talking about is before that writing of Genesis. Okay? So, the Adam and Eve story, the garden story, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying, what time was that? Okay? I mean, and they had night and day. They knew what a night was, they knew what a day was. Obviously, they had the sun, and then they had the moon to know that it was nighttime. Okay, and so the time that we're talking about is before the garden. Okay, before the Adam and Eve story. It was before this cycle of this planet Earth.
so like in
But,
other words, how does the Bible depicate the creation of the moon?
well, see, the thing is, you remember the Earth was, if you want to believe what the flood is about, the Earth was destroyed by the Great Flood. Now, some people say, oh no, it was only a portion of the Earth. You know, no, the Bible is very clear. It says the whole Earth. Well, yeah, there was no one doing writing before, at least not in our human existence timeline. They might have been doing writing in their own way, but in our existence, I don't think we were. I don't think we were writing until maybe. Well, the Sumerian text that's older than the Bible, right? And there are quite a few writings that are older than the Bible as far as written language is concerned. Not necessarily English. Obviously, English came along a lot later. A lot later. I don't know. Noah. I don't know that Noah had written any manuscripts for the Bible. Moses had written the 5 books of the law, which God gave him to write. Okay, or
Yeah,
his scribes. So that's
along with the 10 Commandments. Yeah,
yeah, and that's historical. What we understand about that. Okay, and whether you want to believe that or not, that's fine. Everyone can have their own opinion about that. If you want to hate me for that, then that's up to you. I don't agree with everything that I read in the Bible because I don't understand it. I'm not saying I don't agree with it. I'll say I don't understand it. So I'm looking at it through the human perspective. Okay, I'm trying to look at a spiritual writing, which is the Bible. I'm trying to look at a spiritual lessons. Okay, if I was spiritual, then I would understand more. Don't play the victim. That's unbecoming. Who's playing the victim? Because I say I'm human? Well, I am. But if I was in a spiritual life cycle, I would understand the evidence of the Bible. I'd understand the writing better. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. But anyway, it sounded good to me. So, in our human form, though, we are restricted to understand only what we can relate to and comprehend. Nope, no sense at all. Who invented writing? It was a communication tool, just like speaking. I mean, I remember as a kid in the 60s, we'd go camping and we would have stories that we would tell around the campfire. Yeah, I'm paying attention. So we'd tell stories around the campfire. Sometimes it would be a ghost story. Sometimes it'd be a story about a real part of history. Where I grew up in California, like I said, we're in gold country. We're talking about, maybe some old miners or whatever. I remember one time we were talking about ghost and real ghost towns. I didn't research the ghost stuff at this time, but to go to a real ghost town, I wasn't looking for ghosts, but I mean, it was a town that died. All right, that's what a ghost town was. Ghost town in that time wasn't necessarily a haunted town. It was a defunct town that died, over time. And so we went to it, and I might have felt energy there, but I wasn't really looking for spirits or ghosts at the time. I was just looking at the history of the town, So anyway, that's what we did as kids. When I was a kid, we'd be around the campfire. We didn't write nothing. We just talked about stories, you know. So, most of your books of the Bible, I'm saying most because I might be wrong on this, but maybe you can check and verify that I'm not making this up. Most of your books on the Bible are written by what they call a scribe. Okay, I'm talking about the original Bible now. Okay, yeah, a ghost town. Yeah, no, a ghost town was a real town. It was a booming town that all of a sudden isn't over time. We have a few here in Minnesota, but anyway, the Bible was written by scribes. Okay, so like Moses, for instance, Moses got to a point where he couldn't write, he couldn't hardly see, he couldn't hold his hands up to do anything. Remember, they had that big battle. He had to hold his hands up so they would keep fighting. And then when his hands went down at night, then the fighting stopped, right? Well, his sons had to hold his arms up to keep the fighting going. That story is, I can't remember where it's at, though, but I do remember that story. But anyway, in the Bible time, they would tell of stories before they wrote them down. And when they started writing them down, then the Holy Spirit would speak to the person, like to Moses. Moses had a scribe that Moses would talk to the scribe and tell the message from God. And then the Bible was written. That was so we can only hope that the scribe wrote down exactly what Moses wanted to be written, what God wanted it to be written, but with Moses' words or anybody else's words that have a name in the Bible. And you can look at that. In the book of Timothy, I believe it talks about God breathed the words of Scripture and the men wrote it down, You can look that up. But anyway. Oh, yeah. Yeah, any number of things can cause a town to go under. And most of it's all about politics and money. You know, somebody doesn't agree with you, then
Is it
shit's
like
going.
always been the politics and money?
What now?
Has it always been politics and money?
Yeah, yeah. See, like Jeffers here, in the part of history for Jeffers, we were supposed to be the county seat for the county, but everybody decided they wanted to move to Windham, which Windham became the county seat for Cottonwood County. And so we have 349 residents here, not counting the dead ones. And Windham has almost 5,000 residents in that city. So I kind of like the 349, to be honest with you. After living in Minneapolis and Brooklyn Center in that area, I much rather prefer the 349 to 200 and some thousand for Minneapolis, maybe 300,000. And then in Brooklyn Center, when I lived there, including me, there was like 38,000 people there in Brooklyn Center. And then moving to here, a town of only 349, what a big difference that is. What a big difference. Yeah, and also remember Charles in the West. Also, you were talking about the gold prospecting in 1849. Remember, you talked about 1849 gold rush. Well, believe it or not, the first place that found gold, and it was documented, is North Carolina. That's history right there. So it wasn't California. 49. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, well, we kind of did some card readings. You came in late. But if you would like a card reading, I can do one for you. We're just doing single cards today, and I just did a few of them. And everybody got group reading, and everyone kind of got their own little reading. And if you would like a reading, I can do one for you. I kind of closed it up for today because I was done. But you're here now. Well, believe it or not, there is gold just about everywhere. And just depends on how much you want to work for it and how much you want. I mean, even here in Minnesota, there's gold. Funny thing is, I was born and raised in California, and then I lived in Sacramento near the American River, which had a lot of quartz, and also it is known for the gold. Yolanda, did you want a reading or no? I don't want to give you one if you don't want one.
Well, they get Yolanda answered.
Huh?
Yolanda answer. What's up, Yolanda?
And so, anyway, I didn't look for gold when I was in Sacramento. Didn't have a clue. I used to find the white quartz and loved that. And then come to find out that if quartz is there, then gold is there. Gold and quartz kind of go together. And then I moved from Sacramento to North Carolina. And I lived in China Grove and Kannapolis and that area. And turns out that was not where I lived at, but in that State is where the gold started, actually. All right, Yolanda. Hey, this is another one that came up. We had this one earlier. You ready? You ready, Yolanda? Did you say yes to a card reading? I didn't see a yes.
You want a card reading?
I got one that popped out and said
I
Yolanda
already
on
got
it.
one popped up, man. Already got a card with your name on it.
Yep. I don't know if there's a delay or what, Bobby, but hey, at least the computer's working right.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's incredible. And it charged up all the way. Yay. That's the first time it's 100%. The old one would not get up to, it'd go up to 85%, and then it would stop charging and just be plugged in. I don't want this one to do that. But I think, like we said, after this show, I will unplug it. Yolanda, can you hear me? My mic is working, right, Bobby?
Yeah, it's working.
Okay.
Everybody can hear me. What the hell?
Yep, I can hear you. I can hear that chime, too.
I won't be hearing that chime any longer. Because my phone's in the charger. It has that do not disturb in bedtime. I'll leave it on the charger at a certain time.
So what is that chime thing from?
Probably my notifications. You see, I never got a chance to silence the one I got on the computer. There we go.
Yolanda's catching up. Would you like a reading, Yolanda? I got a card that popped out right when we were talking about it. All right, everybody gets a round of toast, too. Take your orders. Put in your orders, rather. So I was at the bar today getting my lunch. Did I mention this already on my live drive? And the woman that works at the bar, she says, I heard something about you. I think I mentioned this on my drive. And I thought, uh-oh, what did you hear? That's the first thing I asked. And so she said, no, I heard you like to go ghost hunting.
So, Yolanda, we're asking you a question. Do you want your card or not?
If you don't, that's fine. You don't have to. Some people are okay.
Just give it to her.
Okay. Because I wanted to share it with her anyway. We had this one before, but she needs this. Number 19, make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance, pointing you toward your own joy. You deserve it. There you go. Yolanda, that's your message. What's happening? What's happening with Nightbot? See, I don't see everything on the StreamYard. But look back on that one there. You got it. You got the reading. If you missed it, you need to look back on it. All right, so all right, did you get your reading? She got it, I think. Oopie, did you get it?
I know Oopie got it for sure.
Okay.
Everybody got a reading. 40
All
minutes.
right. So all right, so I want everyone to feel comfortable here on this channel. Okay? So I don't want anyone, excuse me. Don't want anyone to feel bullied or harassed or picked on or whatever. If anyone is doing that,
Yeah.
if anyone is doing that, then you will be dealt with accordingly. And don't take any offense because you're the one causing the trouble if you're needing to be dealt with. That's on anyone's show that's on my platform and on my YouTube or Facebook platforms or any other platform that has my name on it. All right. I expect people to respect the host. And like I said before at the beginning of the show, if you don't like the guest or you don't like the topic or you don't like the people that are running the show, then don't go to the show. You know, other people do like it. Okay? We had a lot of people listening last night on the show, and we had a few bad apples that showed up and tried to cause trouble. And it's like, come on. You know? We're all here to put a message out and to get a message out to somebody that might need it. And if you don't like what somebody's saying, then it's not for you. The message isn't for you. And you need to take a break from my channel, maybe. You need to go somewhere else. Go to a channel you want to watch. I don't care. But I would hope that you would be mature enough to not harass and belittle the guest or the host. I mean,
Yeah.
and then even Bobby
But
was.
the last thing everybody wants is definitely
Yeah.
a man.
Yeah, even
Whether
Bobby.
it's a friend or not.
I mean, at least with Marina and Anthony, Bobby was there trying to help out. I kept missing the comments. And I'm like, why did that comment get deleted? It wasn't for me to read it, but the point is I kept missing it, and then it looked like I wasn't taking care of the situation, but I'm glad Bobby was watching it. And
Yeah, we didn't have a guest for this week.
well, but Oofy, I don't go on anyone else's channel and harass them. Okay. I try to give people the time of day, and I try to actually keep up and keep involved with people's things they're trying to be involved with. It might not be anybody's favorite
Oh yeah,
group.
just out of my curiosity, speaking of guests, when we're gonna have Preston Denton?
What now?
When we're gonna have Preston Denton?
do we want to try to get him for next week? We'll see if he's open, if he's available, rather. And that was my mix-up the last time with Joey's scheduling. And then it was a week before that I messed up, I think. Yeah, with the country singers. But anyway, no, Glenda Dawson was her guest. That's right. And it was supposed to be Preston Dennett that night. But we'll have to get him back and really have him on there and have some fun. Oh,
Now,
there
not
you go.
sure
Thank
if
you, Yolanda. Yes, you're on my team. All right, Yolanda's on my team. Who's voting
now,
for? Who's rooting for Chiefs? Bobby, you should put that up there for a poll. How can you do that on Facebook or on YouTube here? Well, now, in his defense, so Yolanda, he is in Louisiana, which would be closer to the Chiefs as far as location wise.
and I believe in the superstition that all the NFL games are rigged.
Yeah, right. So it doesn't matter who you pick, right? But how can you do a poll on here, Bobby, like you did on the Mixlord channel?
No,
No.
you won't be able to.
Well, see, I was born and raised, like I said, in California, and I born in Oakland and lived in Hayward and Pleasanton, California. But that's basically the East Bay, what they call the East Bay.
You
Yeah.
ever had to play quarter squares?
What?
You ever had to play like you win so much money when you pick a square? One, like the y-axis will have one seat and the x-axis will have the other. You just pick your square, and by the time the game comes, they'll think about the numbers.
Oh.
And if you pick the right ones, you get so much money.
Yeah, that's a pool. That's what they call a game pool. Either, like basketball, baseball, every game has it. They are trying to legalize sports gambling here.
Oh, it's been legalized here for quite some time.
Yeah. But I know there's
every casino that we know the most actually has a sports booking area.
No, I haven't, Oopie or Amy. No, it's getting the time to shave it again. It's getting irritating again. But anyway, I choose 49ers because I'm from that area. I did like in the 70s, I liked the Oakland Raiders when they were the original Oakland Raiders. When Al Davis sold the team to LA, then I thought they're just the Raiders then. And I changed, that's how I said it, the Raiders. And I never followed them again. And then it was the 49ers, basically, for me after that. And then baseball team was Oakland A's because we were right there. We used to go to the Oakland A's stadium. And then we went to the Giants stadium. And that got replaced.
According to Bain, they do have it in favor of the 49ers, but that might change over time. I used to have a friend that used to be in sports booking, but he died.
Yeah. But so, if you're, I don't know, are you choosing the Chiefs because of your location, or why are you choosing the Chiefs?
Probably the superstition that this Casey dude do might propose to Taylor Swift at the podium.
Uh,
I don't know if
Okay.
that's going to be true, but I used to have a friend that's also a fan of the Chiefs as well. And that
Okay.
was my bishop,
Ah,
my French presiding officer. He's a Chiefs fan.
all right. All right. Well, you can be a Chiefs fan. I ain't gonna hate you. That makes no sense. I see that commercial about one of the cars. I can't remember what car it is now. But the woman has to put her foot way up on it because she has her hands full with the kid and all the stuff she has in her arms, and she has to close the hatch, and so she has to raise her foot all the way up to hit the button. Now mine, I have a light on the underneath of the bumper. I just put my foot under there and it opens and closes it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know how retarded some of the ads are going to be when it comes around.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
oh yeah, speaking of the Red TV, I've been hearing that the Red TV is in another carrier war with Cox Media Group, and it's actually hurting some people from viewing the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Now, what they can do is watch a kid-friendly version of the Super Bowl on Nickelodeon, or two, you could go for Paramount Plus.
I have that. Now they do have the NBC channel back finally, which came back a little while ago. And NBC rather, yeah. I'm missing it. Oh well. Oh boy. I'm glad I got this laptop fixed with the battery change. Oh man. Alright, hopefully there won't be any more message about the battery being bad. And it works. Well, what do you think, Bobby? Is this a wrap? We got it done?
I think we better. I
I'm
think
pretty
we already
tired.
throw the lemon away, if not already. So let's see here. Here we go.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi everyone, I'm Jenny from Parasite Investigations, and you're watching the fabulous Ronald and Bobby every Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on the Errt Radio Network. Don't miss these guys.
by my mouse. There we go.
Uncle, I'm trying to do a show.
And
Oh.
remember, we're on Network, Podbean, YouTube, Facebook, Trouble, RC, and Rumble.
All right. Well, thank you very much for that. And thank you, Bobby, for playing those. And for anyone asking about that music, I use Canva and Slipstream, and I pay a fee for that usage of the music. So you need to stop harassing me, Facebook and Meta. And nobody else is harassing me, only you guys. So knock it off. And then when we had the country singers on, it was funny. I got one that actually Facebook took down that night we did that. And then our friend Marie Norris, she actually posted the show on her business site on YouTube, on her music site, for YouTube. So YouTube didn't really have a choice since Marie Norris, the artist, actually posted it on her site, giving me the permission to play it, right? So that was pretty cool. So, yeah, we'll reach out to Preston Dennett and see if he's available next week, and we'll try to get him on. I don't think I have any plans for next week either, Bobby. I'll check. I don't think I had made any plans after that mess up. I got confused. I'm old already. So, anyway, thank you, everyone. Hey, look, we made it 2 hours now with those promos and everything. Look at that.
Yeah.
With all the hassle we had with the other computer. And at least this one's running now. We're good to go. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Hopefully we'll be back next week. And we'll do chatter sessions here. We might do late night chatter sessions just for a little bit. We'll see how this thing works. All right, Bobby?
All right.
We'll try that. Now, let's go ahead and wrap it up. We got about 40 to 20 seconds. Wait for it to reach 2 hours, and we'll close it up. But yeah.
Because you know me, my dog might want some attention.
Yeah. All right. We'll see everybody on the next one. Bye for now. I hope you all have a great and wonderful night. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching.